Hello, Monster Band, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, War Empires, and Part 7 of my Wulfric the Wanderer campaign. Last time we defeated the Empire, which I'm going to be honest, came as a bit of a surprise, because I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. I was expecting to be like, you know, jostling for a little bit, and then maybe something to confederate with some other factions, maybe like, oh, fuck it, I'll come back to this. But no, we conquered Altdorf, so good job us. Does mean that I'm kind of now in a bit of like a position of I don't really know what to do next. I hadn't really thought this would work. You know, I was gunning for it, but I wasn't holding out any hope. And it's worked. So with that in mind, what's our next step? Well, we're going to go off to Corone. We're also going to try and do some of the monster hunt missions. We're currently doing the Salesman Soul Eaters. We need to recruit some boys over here, which we're doing. I think, is it just one? It's just one we need? No, it's not that. It's the... Hang on, what do we get for this, actually? The Giant Cygor Eyeball. Well. Doom and Darkness, reduction in enemy magic reserves, but increase for all of our armies. That's quite good. And 10,000 big ones. It's not the best. I mean, we could get the Cold Void is quite good. The Ancient Frost Worm scale is very good. The Dragon Ogre's Great Horn is also... I mean, basically, they're all pretty good, and we probably want to do all of these. But if we're going to be on the move, as I feel we should be, then we might not get them all. Having said that, if we're heading in the right direction, then there's no reason we shouldn't, really. So the Ragnarok Spider is... Oh, God, where are you? I'm trying to think. I'm not 100% sure where you are. The Forest Dragon is down here. You are in the Badlands, I believe. Are you in the north? I'm not sure. You're the Vampire one. And then we've got the Phoenix, which is probably going to be Ulthuan, and that's probably going to be Lustria. You're probably going to be Nagrond. You, I have no idea, but I've never done these ones, so you know what? I think we should do them. I think we should. So we're going to concentrate on doing those. We're going to concentrate on taking capitals as well, because they give us nice, huge, big, juicy bonuses, such as income from trades. We're not trading with anyone. Research rate. I mean, getting Tilia would be nice. Plus, if we capture Tilia, then we're not far off also getting Skaven Blight, which is campaign movement range, chaos corruption, and recruitment cost. I mean, the campaign movement range is amazing, so we definitely want that. And the upkeep reduction research, both good. Global recruitment takes so long. Why is it 5 fucking turns? Why is it 5? Is there anything that reduces it? Because that seems redonkulous. That seems mental. You know, 5 bloody turns for recruitment. That's insane. 5 Narn, Jeremy. No, Secrets of Necromancy would be quite good as well. Secrets of Gork and Mork's quite good. Secrets of the Deep. I mean, extra weapon strength. I wouldn't say no. That's trash. That's pretty good. That I would like, because physical resistance from Marauder infantry units would give our berserkers, I want to say, at max rank, 25% physical resistance on top of all the rest of their stupid abilities. And all that. So basically everything's good, so we want it all. I want it all. I want it all. I want it all, and I want it now. So Altdorf is upgraded. Now, Altdorf does have a quite beefy garrison. I don't know if it would hold out against multiple stacks, but maybe? Don't have walls though, that is the problem. No walls. But extra melee defense, and of course stupid amounts of weapon strength as well. So that's a thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to head north to Corone, and we're also going to try and do the Salesman Soul Eaters over here. I'm not too bothered about keeping like Wrecker's Point and Dieterschafen, mostly because the faction what? Why have I got minus? Oh, is that because... Wait. Yes, it is. It is. Right. So, I installed, or I downloaded the the community bug fix mod, because one of the bug fixes is apparently the Nurgle tree is broken. So the community bug fix fixes that, apparently. I guess it also changes the fact that Norsca doesn't seem to have the same public order mechanic as everyone else. So I guess they now do have the same, which is why I'm getting reduction in my public order in places where everyone's happy. Because, oh my god, Garcaris Bergfolk. I really need to rename some of these guys. I forgot to do renames, but you know, I did renames the other episode, so that's fine. What is Artois doing? What are you doing? Right. Rare metal. Oh, for fuck's sake. This again? Melt the arm guards. Raid the following Medenheim. Right, well that is going to annoy those guys. Is that a problem? Nah. No, you are under siege. Holy shit. Okay. Fellman is... Oh, you know what? We might be able to get... If we bring you down here, we might be able to raid that here. Is this... That's Salzenmund. So... We're not at war with these guys, are we? No. So I'm going to come down here. Right, what we want to do here is I need you to come over here. I might kill you guys, but I haven't decided what I want to do about that yet, because I want to recruit armoured skin wolves. We're going to get rid of... Yes, we're going to get rid of the Midden Furies, the Fur Dogs, and the Good Boys. Sorry, lads, but I need armoured. I need the armoured skin wolves. They just have that armour that I need. So we're going to do that. I'm going to do some raiding over there. Income is dropping, so I might need to, you know, burn down some more shit. Wow, Hellspire is just going mad. They're fighting everyone. They're strength rank 2. Wait, who's strength rank 1? We don't know. So, potentially Nagarons. Potentially? Yes. Maybe. Right, let's go and... Shall we kill these guys? Or shall we kill the dwarves? We do need to raid... Oh, you've seen off them. Good job. I mean, Fellman might get murdered doing this, but if he does, it's not really a big deal for me. So do a little bit of raiding there. And how much money will this give us? 116. That's not a lot. What about Grunberg? That's not a lot either. Basically, you're not doing a lot for me. I mean, killing you will give me some money, so... And plus it'll give me experience for my skin wolves, which is what I want. Let's... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Replenishment is too good not to have. And we're going to raid despite the fact... Wait, who are we raiding? Whose territory? I can't tell if we're in our territory or theirs. It is ours, but we're raiding our territory, which is making them sad, but I don't care. I'm going to go with Deadly Blade. I don't think there's any point giving him more melee defense, but, you know, weapon strength and all that kind of good stuff. He's on a mother chuffing mammoth. I mean, he's not going to be hard to hit, really. How much speed do you have now? You have a speed of 75, which is actually faster than those, which is actually it's not a problem. Because if a unit charges one of our werekin, that won't be as effective as if they're charging one of our skin wolves. And that means if we have a little squad of 2 skin wolves and a werekin. The werekin can charge in, take a charge from like enemy cavalry or something. Then the werekin can charge the cavalry and mince them. Is basically the plan. I'm tempted to get rid of the Marauder Hunter javelins, but I just love throwing sticks at people. What can I say? What can I say? More melee attack. Not really that useful. I'm going to get Final Transmutation is just a very good spell. And making it cost less Winds of Magic is good. Okay, we can do this. I've got to be careful here because I don't want to spend all my money. We could make more money doing this, and that would stop us hemorrhaging quite so much. Otherwise we could get defences just on the off chance, but is it really worth it? You know what? I'm not going to build anything. I'm gonna hold off because, I mean, 8k looks like a lot, but realistically that means we could be out of money fairly quickly. What's this? Oh god, really? Less growth, less from raiding. I mean, we're not making much from raiding anyway, so that one. Excellent, and the Awakened. I didn't actually want to see it, thank you. I'm more than happy with knowing it's happening without having to actually go and have a look myself. Let's go and burn Grunberg. Give it a little sacking.
Not a chance.
What do you mean, not a chance? There we go, easy peasy. We'll sack it. Gambler's armour is not the worst thing to have. Do some raiding just to offset that. Do I want to give you a warhorse? That would make you faster. Let's give you more. That's fine. You can meander on along behind the rest of the army.
Yes. You have my favor.
Good.
I submit.
Right, let's do some raiding there. It's not going to give. I mean, we are now currently in positive income, which is good. Public audit here is increasing, which is good. Chaos corruption is increasing, which is good. The garrison here is pretty beefy. I mean, it could be beefier, but I'll take what I can get. I don't know what to do with the last building slot. I'm not 100% sure. We can get mammoths with war shrines. We can't afford them, but we could get them. Okay, we've completed that. Good. You tear through Middenheim, leaving charred villages and slaughtered townspeople in your wake. Not only is there no sign of the Cygor brothers, but the soft fools of the Empire are surprisingly unknowledgeable about these monsters that are supposedly terrorizing their lands. But not all is lost. One of your shamans comes to you claiming to have a plan which will lead you to your bounty. He can put this plan into action for you, but only for a handsome price, of course. You'll need to fill your coffers. A massive treasury of 1,500. Not a problem. Vulture. Where the fuck's Vulture Mountain? Really? Grimgul's going all the way down there? Alright. We've got blood-fueled hunger, so that's more melee attack, and weapon strength done. So, having accumulated the funds the shaman demands, you pay his fee. There's always a chance he will double-cross you or fail to deliver what he promises, but it doesn't matter anyway. You can always execute him later and retrieve the gold if needed. With the job is now paid for, the shaman scurries out of his hut. Move any character to Dieter Schaffen. The shaman returns to close his simple but devious plan. Having communed with various godlings and demons in his mysterious rituals, he now claims to know... He's been on Reddit, hasn't he? He knows the location of the Soul Eaters. He suggests you march your army to the edge of the Forest of Shadows, taking captive any men you find you can capture on the way and keep them alive. The plan sounds like it could get interesting. Okay. So we can move you back.
Despoil and ravage.
Yes. Also, just come over here. There's no... Bong. Done. You reach the edge of forest, having taken on dozens of captives on the way. These unfortunates will serve as living bait to lure the Soul Eaters out, who will likely be accompanied by the vicious beastmen herd they march with. The hostages are chained up and hammered to stakes, upside down by their ankles, deliberately drawing their blood. The beast will surely catch a scent, and it'll be hard for them to resist the lure of injured, defenceless prey. From a safe distance, you watch the doomed hostages as their screams echo between the trees. Out of nowhere, a frighteningly large tide of beastmen suddenly emerge from the thickets, gorily devouring their victims, ripping them from piece from piece. From limb to limb? Limb from torso. Oh, I said it. Then there was almost as quickly as they appeared, they were gone. The scene of carnage and bloodshed is immediately surveyed, and the 2 pairs of hoof marks are found amongst the gored bodies, much larger than that of even the largest Cygor ever seen. Your bounty is here! You give the order to march directly into the dark, uninviting wood, following the enormous tracks. The Forest of Shadows shall give up its prize. The Salzman Soul Eaters will be yours to sacrifice. And we'll get a giant Cygor eyeball. So we're going to leave that for the moment, because before we do that, we are going to go and trash Nullen. Indeed, that's going to give us a nice cool 10k. That'll keep us going for a bit. Shall I just auto-resolve that? Yeah. We'll sack it. I don't really need to do the whole... Okay, we'll do that. Then we might, like, just raise them. I think we'll do. Yeah, that's what we'll do. What do I want you to have? You could get more armor. You don't have a lot of armor. Is melee defense better? Devastating charge. I do like charging people. The thing is, I don't know what counts as... Because mammoths do like a charge attack, but I don't know if that counts as charging. I don't think it does. Okay, we'll make you hard to hit, and then we can get Foe Seeker. And we might be able to get... How many skills we got? So, 6 skill points to go. 1, 2, 6. So, we can't get Hunter of Champions, but we can get more weapon strength. And potentially Eye of the Gods is potentially an option. It is potentially an option. Big B. Let's go with Devastating Charge, because when you charge people, I want them to know. And Virus. You've got Armour of Silvered Steel, but we can give you Gambler's Arm. We have got no weapons at the moment. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Income from sacking settlements would be quite nice, so let's do that. Oh, we've got Lamont, who is a Sorcerer Metal Lord. How much does he cost us? 311? Jesus. I don't think you're actually worth it. What's your trait? Diabolical Splendor. Don't you have Diabolical Splendor as well? You do. Together, you could be splendid and reduce the leadership of anyone attacking, which actually could be quite useful. So actually, yeah, at some point, we're probably going to want to get you, actually an army. At the moment, we're kind of busy doing other things. Is this in Wood Elf territory? No, it's just next to it. Okay, I mean, we could go and kill the Wood Elves, but... Ugh, so many arrows. So many. Let's get one with Beast, because after we finish this one, I would like to have a look at doing some of the other... Oh, do I move... You know what, let's move here, because I think we might get more replenishment from being our own territory. Yes, we do. Okay. And we can raid it, and that will reduce our upkeep and all that kind of good stuff. And we've got a nice 10k. We can go and do the Salzman's Doop-Doo next, so we'll do that. Then we can go and raise the settlements to our south. I don't think, whatever faction that is, like Wissenland? It's Wissenland, isn't it? I don't think Wissenland has got much stuff. They don't seem to be a particular problem for us. The Dwarves are the same, right? They don't really have much of an army to throw at us. So Altdorf is safe, and they don't want to attack fucking Wulfric, because he's just scary. Oh, you're back. Good. We're ready for duty. Okay, you come and scout there. You come back here because you're kind of like a little garrison to Dieterschaft. And to be honest, Altdorf probably could use a better garrison, but it is what it is. Oh, they started like they've lost. Didn't they have? Are they sieging Marienburg? What were they doing? Don't know. Not important. Right, Virus. Income from all buildings, not really useful. Arcane Conduit, on the other hand, very useful. Right, this could get messy, because we've got a lot of infantry doing this battle, and infantry is not a good idea when you're trying to deal with these big monster units, because they tend to make a mess of them. And you still need to do that. But first, let us teleport. Yes, I want to teleport. It doesn't look that tricky. But I guess we shall... because they get reinforcements, don't they? I'm sure this is fine.
Do not take these behemoths lightly, my lord, for they are no ordinary Cygors. They hurl clusters of boulders with frightening speed, and will do so with reckless abandon. They are soul eaters, so it may be difficult to wield magic against them. Difficult, but not impossible. Like all Cygors, the brothers see the winds of magic through their single eyes, which causes them to be in a constant state of fury. Go forth and take the angry beasts down.
We're gonna send a monstrous unit. Uh-oh. Okay, this one will be, though. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, humanity. I mean, look how much damage it did to a Skinwolf unit. Can you imagine what it would do to my infantry packed up? It would just be devastating. We need to lock down the Salzman Soul Eater ASAP, but to do that we need to break through their lines and engage it in melee combat before it does too much damage. So Skinwolves are engaging the Minotaurs, and Bigby and Malak have broken through and are heading straight for the Salzman Spirit Eater? He's a Spirit Eater. Right, yeah, there he is. He's chucking big old boulders at us. It's doing catastrophic damage. Unfortunately, the Minotaurs... Oh God. Well, Big B gets knocked to the ground. Melek knocks a Minotaur to the ground but takes a headbutt. That means Big B is free. Harpies almost land on him, but he gets away. He's going to charge straight at... He's going to lock him down. Stop him. Stop that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Big B gets knocked to the ground once again. More boulders all over the place. The rest of our infantry is now moving into position because I know the fact that reinforcements spawn over here because I fought this one before. And it's good to know because it means you can lock him down before he starts chucking fucking boulders at you. Oh, God. Honestly, give me one of them. The sheer devastation would be fucking hilarious. Be immense. Right, we've managed to lock down the Spirit Eater, or Soul Eater, whatever his name is, doesn't matter. A lot of our skin walls taking a lot of damage, but now we've got him in combat, he's far less dangerous. He's still dangerous, but he's far less dangerous. He's got a lot of health, though. But we're also, like, mulching him, just, like, punching him from every direction. He's got 20 armor. It's fine. The rest of our infantry moving up is, like, block those reinforcements when they come in. That Cygor is getting away, so we're going to send the Famir after him. Come on, just die! He's down to below half health. We are taking him down. We are. He is slowly dying. And enemy reinforcements have arrived. Unfortunately, for some reason, he, despite the fact he's in melee... Uh-oh. Okay, that was just a normal boulder, so that's fine. We're going to attack the... Oh, that's not. That's not. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, the jam. So much jam. Oh, God, that was just one shot. How he managed to open fire in melee combat, I'll never know. But, okay, the Berserkers are now fighting Razorgore and also Minotaurs. Not usually the best idea, but Minotaurs don't have a lot of armor. And our Berserkers have stupid amounts of weapon strength, so that's fine. The other Spirit Eater, Shade Eater, he eats Shade, has arrived. And we're like, bring him down! Get melee combat before he starts chucking... Okay, stop. We got melee combat just before he chucked a boulder, which is just as well, because if he'd launched a boulder here, the sheer... He might have wiped out all... Right. Javelins! Fire! Suppressing fire! That's it. He has no armour. He's being filled full of pointy sticks. The Berserkers are wailing away at him. The Berserkers are selling their lives dearly to bring down the Shade Eater. So many pointy sticks. He's taking so much damage. Of course, because he has no armour, it really... Like, armour piercing, who gives a shit? Nothing to pierce. His health is coming down, it's coming down, it's coming down. The rest of our forces are on their way, but it looks like we might... He's down. Down they go. So many pointy sticks. Oh, at least we got some good cash for that, and I can take even more money. Thank you very much. And we've completed the Monster Hunt, the Salesman Soul Eaters. We've got a giant Cygor eyeball. I like the idea of me just kind of going over to Thyros and going, hold out your hands, and then just dropping a big old squishy eyeball in his hand, be like, look after it, don't drop it, and him just deeply sighing. So I mean, that should be quite good. So we've got Grain and Werkin. Oh, so we can do a sacrifice. You know what? I'm tempted to do a little sacrifice of Serpent just for the upkeep reduction. Although... Ah, fuck it. We'll do that. That means we get wound recovery time, which is not particularly good, but that's fine. Got a giant Cygor eyeball! Hooray! Is that... What is one of those? Is it a talisman? Oh, it is a talisman. I mean, you don't need frenzy, do you? So have a giant Cygor eyeball to hold on to. There you go. I bet it winks at you. Has a little wink. Let's go. Let's get more melee defense just to make you a little bit more tanky. And yep, devastating charge. Devastating charge. And then we can go back to Gromberg and you know, torch it. You know what? I'm going to do... I would like more research rate. You know what? I'm going to do a little eagle. A little eagle sacking. There we go. Tormentor sword. And a grading werkin. Okay. Anyone who doesn't have a grading werkin can have a grading werkin. But let it be said that I don't give you anything. Transmutation of lead is not bad. It is an area. I mean, that will, you know, make things kill me less, which arguably not the worst thing to have. Gnarly tree hugger. That's a mood. That's a hell of a mood. You quite like me. I'm not surprised because I've been killing all the people you don't like. Really, you know, we should be BFFs, but you know, you don't want to love me, which is harsh. So, with this money that we now have, I could get... I mean, I don't really... Do I need the Ruinous Kiln? Could get that. Could get the... What we could do is I don't really need the public order here now, so I could knock this down, rebuild the Chieftain's Hall there, and that gives me another slot to build in. So I think that's what we'll do. Dieter Scharfen is actually pretty happy, so I could potentially... I mean, I do need the defences though, don't I? Because I'm right on the border of people who do not like me. Do not like me. On the other hand, it's kind of just a... It's kind of defending my main settlements, isn't it? I say main settlements. Really, what I need to do is find... as soon as I see Hellspire, Chieftain, Mr. the Bloody Hound, I'm going to just fucking soccer punch him. Sucker punch, not soccer punch him. That would be like a fist in a sock. That would be weird. Not that one. No, I'm going to sucker punch him and take all his stuff. But that's if we see him. If I never see him, because he's probably got quite a few lords by now, which means that I'm not going to know where he is. I would have to hunt him down and hope he doesn't like stack wipe before I can reach him, which is something I did with... Is it with Grimgor? Oh, it's my Grom campaign, wasn't it? That's right. And like I ended up catching up with him right down the bottom of the fucking map. Took me... Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Guess discard their armour.
You wreak havoc and destruction upon the world, my lord.
Yes.
Your allegiance to your god builds.
Okay.
The Norsca.
Yeah, okay, go back in your box, I don't really care. Okay, so we've got some more cash, which is nice. Marienburg apparently are dead, which is double good. And we need to now attain level 3 allegiance with any god. Of course, when we do that, it will do bad things. Well, not necessarily bad things. Do I want to kill... Is this... Oh, this guy's like all the way in Goromadny, isn't he? Like all the way over here somewhere. I think you fight him in the Chaos... No, not even there. Like, I think you fight him in the Chaos Waste, which is fucking miles away. Mind you, we just need agents, don't we? It's usually like, go here, maybe do some raiding, blah, blah, blah. There's no battles to fight, and then we can just teleport. So we could send like a small force over there to deal with that. In the meantime, let's go and raise Nullen. Just for shits and giggles. It's not, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do a little thing for... Yeah, because I would like... Oh, regeneration. Another grading Werkins, getting trade... What do we actually have at the moment? The Razor Standard is... income from sacking settlements isn't really the best. You are beefing up my Berserkers, which I kind of like. You're beefing up my Skin Walls, which I kind of like. This banner is kind of trash, isn't it? So let's give you a Gift of Chaos instead of that. And the Razor... What else do we have? Oh, we've got 2 of those. I don't really... I mean, two lots of regeneration? You already have regeneration, don't you? So, theoretically, I could pop that on the Mammoth. I could put 1 on Wolfric, 1 on Soul Crusher, and then we've got regenerating Mammoths, which sounds fine. That sounds delightful. Do I want to give you more armour? The other thing is leadership, which I don't really need. So, sure, good. Get armoured, boys. Oh, and Thyrus ranked up as well. Level 14. Should I give you a chariot? Sure, I'm going to give you a chariot, despite the fact that increases the chance of you dying massively, because I do not take care of my chariots. So putting you on that is basically a death sentence. I'm going to go and stab this guy, even though I don't have to, but you failed. But you did learn something at the same time, which is almost as good. So I'm just going to, because you're probably going to go in an army, let's be honest. Let's be honest here, you are probably going to go in an army.
To the four corners.
So we've got 12 or 30 there. We could, what was I doing? I was going to go north, wasn't I? I'm heading in completely the wrong direction, but I need the money. I was young, I needed the money. I headed south. Age of Discovery. Oh, good. And disappeared. Growth reduction. So does that mean we now know... No, see, I keep getting that event and it doesn't actually do what it says. It says everyone should know each other now. And I'm like, well, don't. Oh, Grimgor's fucking rank 1. Well, that's kind of concerning.
Champions fall.
Is it? Or is it fine? It's probably fine. Okay, let's... You know what? Let's head over here. We'll hit Karabberg, then Ilhart, then Marienburg, then Cologne. And then we'll do some raiding over here to get the sword quest. What does the sword do for us, just out of interest? Public order, increase all provinces. That's quite nice. Melee attack plus 10. Weapon strength plus 10%. Income from post-battle loot. Sword which increases base weapon damage by 90%. Sure. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Tribesman.
I'm okay with that one. Okay, we're going to grab that. I'm going to hold off knocking this down until we've got that built up. It does mean it's a Doom Keep. That does mean it is potentially under threat if Hellspire decide to declare war on us. Do they like us, or... It's kind of stable at the moment. They actually like when I raid these guys, so I might just go and raid them. Just to see if that improves their mood. Like if they see me doing a little bit of raiding. I'm also waiting for this tech to finish, because then I want to see what other potential doobry whatsits. What am I thinking of? The old monster hunts we can do, because I know that the Frostworm is like over here somewhere, which is kind of a ball ache to do. So I want to see. I don't know. I mean, the Forest Dragon might be an option, because that one would be, I think, in the forest of, you know, what's it called? Athel Loren. That's the one. So that's probably over there, which would make life a little bit easier for us, because we're heading that sort of direction anyway. Ostermarker's dead, apparently. Oh, shame. You are doing that. You're trespassing. And we have actually met... Okay, maybe it's a turn after that event we suddenly meet everyone, because I think... Oh, see, we haven't met the Dark Elves yet. We have met... You. Who owns this? I'm going to... Oh, it's Avalon. You really hate Avalon, don't you? Honestly, you guys really need to stop killing each other. You know, they have a fight, she draws the Sword of Cain, it all kicks off. Basically, they've got... Really need to go to marriage counselling. Oh, we got some dwarfs. Let's kill some dwarfs. Hello, dwarfs. Yep, we're going to put one on there. DI text. Good. Also, we're going to put one on you. And then we've got regenerating mammoths. Whoa! That's a lot of giant slayers you've got. What is it with you and your slayers? Good grief. Good grief. Oh, look at my big burly boys. And yes, my berserkers. They may not have necks. It's all... His head then just goes to chest, no neck. But they also have 86 melee attack and 82 weapon strength, plus the bonus to anti-infantry, which is 5. I mean, their armor piercing is actually not too bad at 19. That's, you know what, legitimately pretty good. Did we have a look at, is it 19 for everyone? You know what? 19 isn't bad. Plus, I mean, the rest of the weapon strength, which is just silly. It's just getting a bit silly now. Can we get an infantry unit over 100 weapon strength? I don't know, but I want to try, because that would be immense. Okay, these guys do have a lot of slayers and giant slayers. I don't know why, but it's not a huge problem, because of course these guys have no armour. Which means as our berserkers get in there, we are going to rip these slayers apart. Vermeer getting in there as well. And we've got Thyrus doing some magics. Skin walls tearing apart the dwarves on the flank. Literally tearing them apart. Yeah, these guys are not happy. They've just been hit from all sides. There's Wulfric meandering his way. And he's fighting giant slayers who are obviously, you know, super good at killing large things like Wulfric. But he's got so much health and also a healing potion, so I'm not super worried about that. Plus we've got support from the skin wall. The giant slayers are really one of the only units where I kind of go, I don't want to throw my skin walls at them. Pretty much anything else, I'll be like, fine, whatever, no biggie. Chaos Cooties are running down units behind. I would like, you know what? I'm half tempted to get rid of my javelins and get some wolves, some other wolves. Some what are they? Ice wolves? I want to get some ice wolves. Because chasing down units that are fleeing is so useful. The only thing I want, like the javelins are very good at taking down large units, and so therefore, if we've got like an enemy giant, or like a Ragnarok spider, or a Sebastian, something like that, the javelins will be very, very good at taking them down. I think having a couple is probably a good shout. Yeah, I think the dwarves might be dead. Well, the fact they keep fielding giant slayers isn't very friendly, but never mind. Shall I just raise this one? I don't really need the money at this point. I mean, I could do with another army, and it could. Shall I get another army? Should I? Do I want this? More armor from Order Champions? I kind of do. Got to be careful. I would like the extra weapon strength though, because sure. I think that might be my last skill point. I do want to get Marauder Champions. I could actually get them now, couldn't I? The thing is, they cost 250 compared to the Berserkers 188. And I kind of love my Berserkers. I mean, these guys don't have 69 weapon strength, do they? What's the point in them? These guys do have 40 and they're armor piercing, so, you know, arguably they could be better, but you know what? I'm kind of attached to my Berserkers now. I'm kind of like, you know, Berserkers and me to the end, is what I'm thinking. Do I need Marauder Champions? Arguably. Not really. I could probably make do. Probably make do. Yeah, the number of giant slayers they're throwing at me is unfriendly, but there we go. I guess I could spread public order. Pretty much got everything. Oh well, no, I could probably thick skins. Let's finish that one off. Let's get the armor in there. You took a bit of a beating actually last time, but you can do some raiding. That reduced the upkeep, all that kind of good stuff. Fellman, you're just going to chill there for the moment. I think that's kind of your bag. We've got one more turn until we get. Let's tell you what. Let's just end the turn. We'll see what we'll decide what monster hunt we're going to do next. One with the beasts. That's nice. Okay. So completed that one. The Brood Queens of Karak Azul. Ragnarok eggs. Well, that sounds awful. Someone's unit of spider hatchlings. I mean, maybe. Maybe. Let's not rule it out. A Stinky Giant Club. Where are you? Bolgar the Mad in the Grey Mountains. Wait, aren't the Grey Mountains these ones? Are these the Grey Mountains? They are. Holy shit, we could do that one then. Let's do that one. Because it's pretty close. Boop, boop. This one. There we go. Bolgar the Mad Titan's brutish and highly flatulent giant wreaking havoc in the Grey Mountains. As his name suggests, he has no real agenda except to mildly trample settlements and squish their inhabitants under his colossal wart-ridden feet. Dark gods may favour such an unpredictable and destructive being, but they shall surely favour you more for slaying it in their name. I mean, that's pretty good. Kind of want that. Kind of want a big old... What's this one? Gives us a Dwellers Below. Ooh, that would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. Okay. And that's Servant of the World Roots, who is in Athel the Red. Okay, so let's do this one next. The Greenskins are famous for having all manner of monstrosities in their despicable ranks, including the lumbering giants that follow them to insatiably feast in battle. Killing one for sacrifice would bring great prestige and recognition from the gods. What could be more impressive than slaying a legendary descendant of the long-forgotten Sky Titans? I mean, we're heading in that direction anyway, so that's a bit of a win. So we will do that, but that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.